about to lose control because I'm inspired and motivated to achieve. How about you? But what is it that motivates you and excites you? What is it that what's the driving force inside you that makes you want to achieve? Now at the KMAC, K-Men's Martial Arts Club in the South Island of New Zealand, my gorgeous husband, we're having a major competition. So obviously there's a lot of trophies, big ones, little ones, exciting ones. It's just a pleasure to be able to award people who have trained hard and compete really well with a beautiful trophy or a medal. And some people are driven by that, aren't they? I want to get the trophy, I want to get the medal, I want to get the certificate, I want to get the qualification. And it's the piece of paper or the physical touchy thing that proves that they've achieved their goal. Other people have no interest in trophies whatsoever. There's some people that come to our martial arts club, for example, who when we give them a trophy, they say, oh, I'll keep it for next time because it's not important to me. Because a lot of people show up for a competition fully prepared, trained hard, compete well, and the biggest reward that they need is their internal satisfaction that they've put in 100% effort. Now, I don't think either one of those is right or wrong, but isn't it awesome that we get to have a choice about what inspires us and what motivates us? And I think the really important question is, do you have something to motivate you and inspire you? Because is that the driving force to help you achieve? So here's another interesting headspace. There are a lot of world champions that will tell you, the people who are the very best at what they do in any area of life, that their driving force is to win, to achieve, to be the best, to come first. That's what motivates them, that's what drives them, that's the internal push to keep going. There are other champions in every area of life where they'll actually say this, I don't care if I don't win, I just hate losing. So their driving force is not to win, it's just not to lose. I hate losing, I hate coming second, I hate not achieving at my very best. So what is your driving force? And I live in a house with a world champion who he's number one. His driving force is the first one, which is what do champions do? I want to be the best at what I do. I train hard, I compete mentally and physically because I want to be the very best at what I do. I want to be a world champion. And the headspace when it's a cold day or a rainy day or you don't feel like training is what would a champion do? Champions don't give up. They don't stop training because it's cold or hot. They keep going until they achieve their goal. My headspace is identically opposite. So if you look at exactly that, my driving force is exactly the opposite. So my driving force is I don't want to lose. I don't want to be a loser. So what would a loser do? I don't think about what do champions do. I always think about what do average people do, what do losers do. To me, in my headspace, you lose when you don't put in 100% effort, if you give up before you're finished. So if I ever feel tired or I don't feel like training today because it's too hot or too cold or I've got an injury or something's going on, I always say to myself, but what would a loser do, Rowie? What would an average person do? Most people would stop training. They would give up. They would fail. They would say it's too hard and they stop. And it's interesting because my athletic pursuits for most of my life has been marathon running, long distance, 42.2 kilometre races. And there are some people that get excited by counting how many kilometres or miles they have run. I've done 1 kilometre, 10 kilometres, 15 kilometres, 20 kilometres, 30 kilometres, I'm almost there. I'm exactly the opposite again. I always count down. I've done 5, now I've got 30 odd to go. I've got 10 to go. I've got 3 to go. I've only got 1 to go and I count them down. And just as an interesting side note, if you are an exercise professional, if you train people as a personal exercise coach or as a sporting or athletic coach, could it be a really good idea to find out the headspace of people? Are they driven by winning or not losing? Do they like to count up or do they like to count down? And again, my gorgeous husband, who's an elite athlete in his area, when he trains, he counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 upwards. When I train, I always count backwards. I like uneven numbers, for example, so I hate doing 10 of anything. I like to do the phosphate system, which is a 10-second, 100% effort burst, but I always do 11 because I hate even numbers. I like uneven numbers. We all have different headspaces, and as a personal coach, as a results coach, as an athletic coach, Could it be a really good idea to find out what drives people? So winning or not losing, is it counting up? Is it counting down? What's the motivation? What is the reason behind wanting to be a world champion, wanting to run 42.2 kilometers? Why do you want to be a martial artist? Why do you want to be a dancer? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to put on muscle size rather than just what is your goal? Okay, let's go. Because is it possible that the why is the reason that people achieve? Why do you want to do that? And if we don't know why, is it possible that we won't be able to help people? So in our martial arts competition, if you ask people, some of the people for the competition coming up, why are you training so hard? They will actually say, because I want one of those trophies. And they're bloody nice trophies. Other people, when you say, why do you train so hard? It's almost like they look at you with some kind of, like, are you weird? They're perplexed by the question. Because there are some people that just train hard because that's who they are. They don't care whether they get a medal or a certificate or a trophy or praise or compliments or likes on social media. They just don't care. Their driving force is that when they look at themselves in the mirror at the end of the day, that they know they've put in 100% effort. Now, I don't think either of those are right or wrong. I just think we all need a driving force for why. Is it possible there's a lot of people that don't achieve anything because they don't have a strong enough why? They don't have a driving force to achieve. So if you want to live your life to the max, if you want to win trophies, if you want to win medals, if you want to get qualifications, if you want to have self-respect, self-esteem, feel good when you wake up every day and go to sleep and sleep deep, could it be possible that you've got to put in 100% effort to get 100% result? Live your life to the max. Woohoo! Super duper doo. How are you? Living my life to the max. Check out the trophies. Woohoo!